The Christmas Prince. The Christmas Prince.
The Christmas Prince. Christmas Prince. Christmas Prince.
Christmas Prince.
The Christmas Prince.
Christmas Prince. The Christmas Prince.
What is a Christmas Prince anyway?
Christmas Prince, that's for sure.
Christmas Prince.
The Christmas Prince. The Christmas Prince.
The Christmas Prince.
The Christmas Prince. The Christmas Prince.
The Christmas Prince. The Christmas Prince. The Christmas Prince.
The Christmas Prince.
The Christmas Prince.
The Christmas Prince.
The Christmas Prince.
The Christmas Prince.
The Christmas Prince.
Christmas Prince.
The Christmas Prince.
The Christmas Prince.
Christmas Prince.
The Christmas Prince. Christmas Prince. Christmas Prince.
The Christmas Prince. The Christmas Prince. The Christmas Prince. The Christmas Prince. Christmas Prince.
Christmas Prince.
Christmas Prince.
The Christmas Prince. The Christmas Prince. The Christmas Prince. Christmas Prince. The Christmas Prince. The Christmas Prince.
But the Christmas Prince. Christmas Prince. The Christmas Prince.
The Christmas Prince. The Christmas Prince. The Christmas Prince.
124. Not that I'm counting.
Christmas Prince.
Hi everyone and welcome back to Hit or Miss Hallmark Movie Reviews. I'm Daniela.
And I'm John. If you're liking the content, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe.
And click the little bell to receive notifications every time we upload a new video.
Countdown to Christmas continues.
Review number 10.
What are we reviewing today?
Today we are reviewing Inventing the Christmas Prince.
Christmas Prince.
Christmas Prince. Christmas Prince.
Christmas Prince.
So in our prediction, I said this was going to be a miss for me.
And I said it was going to be a hit. So let's see where we landed with that.
All right.
But first, what's this one about?
Shelby, played by Tamera Mowry, is about to quit her job when her daughter becomes convinced that her Scrooge-like boss, Evan, played by Ronnie Jr., is the Christmas Prince from a story Shelby made up a few years ago. In an effort to try and keep Shelby from quitting, Evan agrees to play along and pretend to be the Christmas Prince, so Grace's Christmas spirit remains intact. While the charade is going on, Evan finds himself opening up to not only the Christmas season, but to love as well.
Aww.
Yes.
So, what do we think?
All right. This story here had a lot of promise. I love the idea of making up that perfect person in your mind. You know, someone so ideal that they couldn't possibly exist, i.e. practical magic.
Yes,
You mentioned that.
I know, and we just watched that recently, and it does it in such a beautiful way.
I love that movie. We
love
love that movie. Yeah, so in essence, you know, a prince in this case is someone that she made up. And, you know, it all sounds so magical and lovely and fairy tale-like and wonderful. But man, this fell short for me.
I was so wrong about this one. I almost want to take a point off myself because it felt like it was going to be good. The blurb felt cute, and then when they tried to extend that blurb into a full movie, it was just a maniacal train wreck.
Yeah, you know, the writing was very subpar. The direction lacked any kind of creativity. The only thing saving it for me was Tamera's performance. I thought she was pretty good.
Yeah,
And a somewhat redeemable ending. Somewhat.
Very, very somewhat.
I hate to jump on the magic train. Well, I don't hate it. I love it. I always talk about magic and going overboard with the magic. But with such a magical premise, you know, why wouldn't you go full magic?
But okay, it felt like a magical premise when I read the synopsis, but it wasn't magic at all. It was just blackmail story.
Solved it. Blackmail it is.
That actually is the perfect solution.
And it was so
Yes, it was.
uncomfortably
It was.
awkward that it ruined any chance of magic happening. Like, it's just
Yeah, like
so bad.
I think it was a missed opportunity. Now, I understand who knows what goes on behind the scenes, budget constraints, schedules, like, you know.
No, but even all that stuff can be fixed with very minimal character development. That's
Character development and just a fully formed story that really takes advantage of all of the opportunities. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was just like missed opportunities everywhere. And admittedly, I was looking at my phone for the majority of the movie. And I hate that.
I mean, I gave it a good go, sitting on the edge of the bed, just actually taking it in. And, you know, when it first started, I was like, oh, this has like that old Hallmark feel where it's like gonna be real cheesy,
did
but
say
like,
that.
and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna like this. And then literally 10 minutes later, I was like, wow, this is the worst one we've seen this year.
You know, what I did like is I liked the idea of the Christmas wishes and how they, you know, essentially transform Evan into a more loving and empathetic person, not like the Scrooge that he is.
Me too, but they weren't wishes. They were just demands
They were
carried out by
demands.
this insane little child, and then the mother like blackmailing her boss to do like.
Yeah, that's
just
why I said I like the idea
nothing,
of it.
The idea worked, but the idea made sense.
execution-
The execution was.
Didn't work for me. As I mentioned, it had somewhat of a redeemable ending. It was a sweet ending. I liked that he got dressed up as a prince and made it to the party to surprise Grace. I loved the horse-drawn sleigh because we finally have one of those. Lends itself to the magic and more specifically more of like the fairy tale that I'm looking for when I'm watching these. It's about a prince.
I mean, yeah, the ending delivered, but after watching the rest of the movie, the ending was like insane. It just didn't make any sense. Like his arc went from like person that can't talk to anybody to like a guy that shows up in a prince costume. Like,
I was waiting for crescendos, a few crescendos throughout the movie. And the ending had somewhat of a crescendo, but we needed more kind of epic moments within. I was just bored.
We just needed more character development.
Yeah, and we're supposed to believe that they are building to like some romance here. I don't know.
It's just so awkward and so disjointed and so like out of touch. I like all the actors. Like I thought, and I don't think they necessarily did a bad job. I feel like they were given a terrible script.
Yeah, it was.
And just tried to make it work. I don't know. I feel bad for everybody involved. I just don't know whose fault it is. I feel like it has to be the writer's fault because this was put down on paper like this. Unless it's the director's fault and he changed a bunch of things to try to fix it, or I don't know. But there's definitely a chain of command that failed here.
Yeah, it didn't deliver on such a promising concept with so much potential. I don't think it delivered. That's all.
No, definitely not.
Why don't we talk about performances?
Sure.
So the standout for me here was Tamera. I felt her struggle, to try and keep her daughter's Christmas spirit high, despite losing her husband around this time, wanting to create like the best possible Christmas for her daughter.
Yeah, I know,
I felt that.
And that was sort of cute. The idea, again, was cute, but it just made it seem so detached from reality. Like she was willing to lie to her child and make up all this stuff.
Why would you keep up such a ludicrous facade?
And where are you going from there? Like, it's not gonna get better every year. Like,
is okay if you go full throttle, like more magic. Not just roping in your boss and blackmailing him because he needs you to not quit because his performance is already being reviewed and, there were so many other like little side story things there that were kind of not needed. Yeah, so if you're gonna go unrealistic, crazy, like fairy tale, magical, then go for it full on.
I feel like Tamera was very good and she was doing her normal Tamera Mowry enthusiasm, but when she injected her excited enthusiasm into this character, she just seemed like a raving lunatic. I'm sorry, there's nothing else for me to grab onto here.
I don't know if I saw a raving lunatic. I just saw maybe a desperate mother who just didn't make the right decision there.
Suddenly this whole thing just feels weird.
Yeah, okay. I guess so. Yeah.
Ronnie's performance, yeah, that's really the thing that fell short for me. I understand that he was like this socially awkward rocket engineer genius guy, but there's just certain things that just bored me with his character.
It wasn't even
lack of dialogue.
Lack of dialogue for sure, but it was just he went way too far to the socially awkward thing. Like we weren't dealing with a shut-in nerd that didn't know how to talk to people. We were dealing with somebody that had Asperger's, just straight up.
Probably,
and if that is the story, if somebody has like a social disability, then lean into that. But like he played so far into that character, there was no arc left for him to reach a believable Christmas prince. Instead of going from nerd to prince, he went from Rain Man to almost normal person.
I didn't buy it either. I just didn't buy the transformation at all. Too much of a transformation. Then all of a sudden he's dressing like a prince. Meanwhile, you can't even wish people Merry Christmas, like your people who work for you. And I don't know. Like, I didn't see the growth.
He was barely even able to talk to his sister like a normal person.
That's true.
I was like, there is a disconnect in this character that goes far beyond what was on the script.
Yeah, no one's fault really. Maybe the writer and director, but I don't know.
I can't blame the actors in this situation at all.
No.
Because I feel like they were just given roles that sucked.
I hate being harsh, but I mean, when it's not good, it's not good, right?
Yeah, that's why we're here, right?
Yeah. Grace was a cute kid. I loved her little lisp. That was a nice little character
she was
trait.
Very cute. I mean, yeah, that was part of the Christmas Prince thing.
Yeah,
it was so much.
Cute.
Yeah, she was adorable.
She wasn't annoying or anything like that.
But even then, it's like they gave her so many lines. She had twice the amount of dialogue that Ronnie Rowe Jr. had in this movie.
She did.
She's not the lead. It's just weird.
Yeah. Well, why don't we get nitpicky?
I mean,
I think we're being nitpicky throughout the whole thing, but.
I tried to
More
save like
specifically.
points for Nit Picky. Okay, we start off with Christmas Prince.
Yeah.
Like how many times
That's
did they
how we
say
started
that
off this video
during
because
this movie? It lost all meaning to me. Like I couldn't even
Yeah.
hear the words. It was just like Christmas Prince. It was just like I had no idea what they were saying anymore.
We saw a Reddit thread where someone was playing a drinking game. Okay, every time they say Christmas Prince, and the one guy was like, "I'm recovering today because
I'm in the hospital now.
Yeah, I'm in the hospital. Oh my god. Yeah. You were also saying the production.
Yeah, I mean the production was like pretty meh entirely, but my actual nitpicky for the production was the audio.
The sound. Yeah.
The sound was odd, and it was, it felt like this wasn't really a sound guy that mixed it or something. It was the editor or whatever, because every sound effect was like louder than the dialogue. Like there's 2 or 3 scenes where Tamera walks through the scene, and it sounds like the house is breaking.
Something's wrong.
Those footsteps were the loudest thing in the entire movie. It sounded like, it sounded like she was Godzilla, which is odd because they actually reference Godzilla in this movie for whatever reason.
Godzilla living at the North Pole?
But she was the Godzilla.
I mean, I guess I totally missed that.
And there's a couple of scenes where she's like sipping her coffee, and it's like you're inside the cup.
Good chat?
It was so loud that it was like comical.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's
Yeah.
nitpicky.
Well, why don't we talk about the writer and the director here who probably hate us at
I'm
this
just gonna
point.
go take a walk.
You felt very passionate about this one, I see. The writer here is Kim Bear-Johnson. Some other writing credits include Castle for Christmas. I think that's the Lacey. Is that the Lacey one?
I don't know.
Gosh, I know. Snow-Kissed and A
Remember
Christmas
that one.
Carousel.
I
Yeah.
guess it was okay.
Yeah, it was not, nothing great here,
Yeah.
but the director here is Paul Ziller. Some other writing credits include Maple Valley Christmas. That was new this year. That was a mysteries movie, I think. Good Morning Christmas, Picture Perfect Christmas. Like, pretty good. None of our favorites there, so.
All right, let's get this stupid prediction scoreboard up. I'm butthurt today.
I didn't see this happening. I thought I was going down further into the trenches here.
Yeah,
but
I was
looks like I'm coming up.
I was expecting a 10-7 score, or at least actually at this point I was expecting 10-6. But things don't always go that way.
What is it now? 7-9.
7-9. You are catching up.
Yes.
I mean,
We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm no longer batting 1,000. That was my first wrong answer.
That's true. No, you're doing great.
Yeah,
You're
no.
doing great.
But wow, was I wrong. I almost want to take all my points out. So, okay, bring up the Christmas meter and
Let's do this.
actually score this thing.
Let's do it. Well, I don't think my score is going to be as bad as yours, but I'm going to give Inventing a Christmas Prince 4 calling birds. 4.
Yes, and I have to preface this because I gave A Cozy Christmas in 3 French hens, and it almost feels wrong at this point.
Wow. You hated this one.
So for that reason, I'm giving Inventing for the Christmas Prince 2 turtle doves.
Yeah. Pretty low. Yeah.
Pretty low.
Yeah.
And
you know.
the second turtle dove was only because of the redeeming ending, and it was only
Yes.
slightly redeeming. It was only because that was what the entire movie was waiting for.
Yes,
it was
I
like,
wanted
okay,
to
yeah,
see the
delivered.
fairy tale. I
It's
wanted
just
to see.
Everything before that did not lead up to that.
Yeah.
However,
We're missing the magic, people.
I will say, and this is odd, and maybe this says something about our Christmas list, but
Okay.
this one hit more than anything this year,
Interesting.
by far. Not maybe by far, but by a
I
few.
wonder what that means if we were to analyze
Well,
that.
I think our Christmas list is creating a bad movie, or it's just something that needs to it needs to throw all the little things like, oh, did we have a snowball fight? Oh, did we have
Well, we
house
have
around cars?
mentioned in the past, getting all yeses here doesn't necessarily mean it's a great movie.
No, but I'm almost starting to believe the more that it
Maybe.
hits on this list,
Maybe.
the worse the movie is.
We'd have to do probably another year of this to
Yeah.
maybe see any kind of trends happening. But
Let's bring up the numbers. Anyways, let's
get to it.
Start with the Christmas list.
yeah, Christmas confusion.
You had no, but I put yes because
Okay. The
Grace
whole-
is
she's
immediately confused thinking
Yes.
that he is a Christmas prince that he is not.
You're right.
So
I get that.
ding.
Yeah.
A Christmas party. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a character with a holiday name.
No.
No, right? No. Okay.
Reference to decorating or picking out the perfect tree. Absolutely.
Yeah. Ice skating. No.
No.
Not even in the credits, eh?
No. I mean, could have missed it when we were looking at our phone, maybe.
I definitely would have.
Santa makes an appearance. Yes, he did.
Yep. character obsessed with Christmas.
And you put no for this, but I also think that
Maybe.
the kid
The
is
kid?
Grace is technically obsessed with Christmas, and you know
But what kid isn't
she's
obsessed with Christmas?
Well, exactly, but she was the second lead in this movie, so
She did have more lines.
she possibly had more lines than her mom.
That's true.
Like I almost kind of
Strange,
want to
eh?
like go back and like was this?
So are we
made-
saying
yes?
yes
That's
for
a yes.
Grace? Okay.
Yeah, a hot beverage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Horse-drawn sleigh.
Yes.
Yes. We can finally say we see one, which is very nice.
I mean, this one needed it.
oh, well, for sure.
If he didn't
here.
show up in a horse-drawn sleigh, like wearing that like little drummer boy outfit,
Thank God they didn't miss that opportunity.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Christmas in the title. Yes.
Yes. Granted a Christmas wish.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Bunch of wishes here, although you don't think they were wishes, they were more demands.
Yeah,
but
granted a Christmas demand.
the intention here was for them to be wishes.
Yeah, and you know they still were. You know.
A snowball fight.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
This
Yeah,
one dinged him
yeah.
off.
It
I will
did.
give it that,
did.
at least.
Yep.
Christmas caroling.
No.
I do not recall.
No.
I don't think so.
Christmas magic.
I think we have to say yes.
Yes, because
even the
there's-
magic being like, you know, his like tattoo that he had. I don't know, whatever it was. Whatever.
He was kissed by a reindeer, or no, bitten by a reindeer. Kissed. What is
It
it?
was supposed to be kissed by a reindeer, but they also
Sounds
never
like
explained what that was. It looked like a weird tattoo,
It looked like a weird tattoo. I'm not sure.
and he didn't
what was.
explain it as a birthmark or anything else. It was like,
You know, that's funny. That was like one of the first kind of symbols or signifiers that he was supposed to be this, the real life Christmas prince.
That was the only
right?
one.
And he never talks about it, or did I miss it while I was looking at my phone?
no, I mean,
He never references it, where it came from. That was like the first thing that kind of dinged in Grace's mind, like, oh my God, you're the prince.
There's just so much disjointed about this movie. They just left so many things in the
That
dark.
could have been an interesting little backstory for him too.
I mean, giving any backstory about him would have helped.
I know, no character development. I know. Mistletoe kiss.
No. I was by the end of the movie, I was rooting for this
I
one to
didn't
get
like
all
the
of
kiss
them.
in this movie. Out loud, I was like, that's awkward that you're like covering your kid's eyes because you're in the sleigh, the horse-drawn carriage.
Yeah, you know, it was awkward
I
for
didn't
me
like that.
because I felt like the mom was stealing the kid's boyfriend. That's what this movie did to me. I was so wrong.
It did have that kind of vibe.
It was
I
odd.
get it.
I mean,
I get it.
I'll give it to the character of Evan, and at one point he's like, "You want me to sleep over with kids?"
Yeah, I know.
I was like, "Yeah, this is insane.
Exactly.
This lady's crazy." Okay, real snow. Yes.
Yes.
So,
Good on you.
Inventing a Christmas Prince. Well done on the Christmas list. Sorry about the rest.
Sorry about the rest. Yeah, it's really unfortunate. You know, we don't really like to negatively bring down a movie at all.
No, I don't like to poo-poo on stuff, but I mean, I have to, you know, maybe it's just in terms of
This is
the
just
rest
our
of the
opinion.
movies this year were spectacular.
Yes.
And even Cozy Christmas Inn compared to this movie was
There's a
great.
definite high
Like,
bar. So when this is so drastically below that, you know, we can't help but like just feel passionate about what we didn't like
yeah, it's
about
true.
it.
And you know, again, I don't think it was the actors necessarily. I think this was a production problem and a writing problem.
So I think so. It's yeah. I don't know. I feel
happens.
bad. I feel bad.
This is one of the few misses.
I know.
We're doing great this year, and
I know.
you know, it's got to happen.
Well, guys, let us know in the comments below. Did you see Inventing a Christmas Prince? What did you think about it? Where does it rate on the Christmas meter for you?
Is it down there for you too?
Down there? I don't know. Maybe we're alone on this. Did people like this one? I didn't even check online.
People did, but the people that liked it are the people that should be watching GAC movies.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see. Anyway, guys, thank you all again for your support. We will see you very soon for our next review,
Oh.
which,
I'm excited for the next one.
who's not excited?
I mean, we're going straight up the Christmas meter.
Oh my God. You know, spoiler alert.
So we'll see you next episode for the review of 3 Wise Men and a Baby. Until next episode.
Bye.